We're in today with the legendary FirePro W5100. Why is it legendary, you may ask? Well, it's DX12, apparently it's got 4 GB of VRAM, 1000 MHz on the core clock, 1500 MHz on the memory, and it's got 768 shaders with 128 bits. And we're gonna pair it up with this i7 6th gen. We're gonna see how it's running, because this is a very cheap video card. If you wanna buy it, you can get it really cheap, and it's 4 GB of VRAM DX12 GPU. This is hilarious. I'm not joking. It's very hard to... No. Let's jump in. Okay, let's start with God of War. I think God of War is one of those games that managed to put your GPU on its knees, you know, because it needs a lot of VRAM, and this video card has 4 GB of VRAM, but the core apparently is kind of slow. I'm gonna see what details I have. I'm gonna see how many FPS we can get, but I'm 100% sure you can start the game. It's not that you can play it with high details and high frames. It's just one of those video cards that managed to... Okay, so I can start the game. Do you want to play with 40 FPS? Yes. Thank you. And that's it. It's just a simple yes or no. And apparently it's yes. Let's see the details in which are able to get this 40 FPS. So we are without upscaling. We are just with render scale on 50%. 40 FPS. Let's put ultra performance, no sharpening and no nothing. Damn, I can see the pixelation on this one, seriously. The CPU, on the other hand, it's doing okay. Hopefully the threads are not bottlenecking, but you can actually see the core on the GPU. This is the culprit on the side. I maxed out the fan. I'm getting 62 degrees on the GPU. The GPU is like mega loaded with 100%, you know. The GPU memory allocated 3.9 gig of VRAM. So VRAM and GPU core is maxed out, and the CPU has no problem with this. On the system RAM, I get only 8.2 gig of system RAM. So the system is good. The GPU, it's on the edge, you know. It's 20 FPS and not quite playable, you know. So I don't know if you're interested on playing God of War, maybe lower the resolution or try an older version, you know, seriously. This is brutal for the video card. I don't think there is a chance you can actually play God of War with this, you know. There is a situation in which you see, underground it was having a lot of FPS, yeah. Now, outside with the open world, apparently 20-30 FPS. Not okay. Hogwarts Legacy. Let's see how it's running. Apparently starting the game. Seriously. Let's see what settings we have here, because the FPS is very low. I have no chance on actually playing it, but I just wanted to show you how it's performing with this video card. Let's put sharpening on 0. Check if it's low detail. Oh, medium details. Fun. Let's see. FSR, performance, yes? FPS. Oh, the dip. It's actually, on the load, it's maxed out, yeah? Whenever there is a spike, it makes a hole in oh my god. This is so cool, seriously. Oh, look at it. Maxed out, 100%. Okay, so the VRAM, GPU memory allocated 4.7. Oh, to restart. It shows me now correct, like 3 gig of VRAM. Max core, it's always loaded, you know, but 30 FPS is not the ideal number, seriously. I will not suggest the game, but it does start the game. It does show, it shows that it's capable of starting the game, and with the lowest render scale and I mean the lowest render scale with high performance render scale with lowest details. Apparently you get like 30 FPS with 23 minimals and 27 on 1%.
Is this your best?
Ooh.
The beasts around here can sleep a bit easier now.
I got an opportunity to actually fight with somebody, seriously, and I managed to win the fight. Can't complain, seriously, can't complain. I mean, aside from the low performance that the GPU is delivering, I can't say nothing because it is what it is, this video card, and this is how much it can do. It's not something that you want to say that, yeah, I will have a great experience, because today the whole point is to find a video card that is enabling you to start some games and find some games that are literally playable in 2023, you know. So this video card is challenging every single DirectX 12 GPU that has 4 gig of VRAM with this price, you know. So it is worth it to take a look on this video card because it's fantastic, seriously. So yes, I do appreciate having a video card like this, I can guarantee you. I'm just curious how is going to work this one. 10 FPS Sons of the Forest. I don't think it's gonna run, seriously. But it did start the game, so I'm actually curious what graphics do I have. Low details, yes. Max FPS, VSync resolution. I think we have to put it on the lowest one, no? 640. Yeah, 40 FPS, okay. 30 FPS with the lowest resolution. Apparently, this is it. I don't think the game has a render scale, so yeah, I'm not gonna bother trying to validate this video card with this because it doesn't work. You know, it's not for this game. But it does start the game. It does show you that you can enter the game getting 40 FPS with minimals around 3 and 10% 10 FPS on 1%. Those are not good numbers to play. And 4.1, okay, it's exceeding and putting it on, I think it's on page file or something, 4.1 gig of VRAM. Not okay. When he's doing like this, I think you have to restart the whole thing in order to get the best FPS, but let's try to restart. Okay, so I restarted the computer and still goes to 3.8 gig of VRAM. This is it. Apparently a couple of hundreds of megabytes managed to go over the board. I'm guessing it was page filing or something, but that's it, 3.8 gig. Restarting the game, the whole PC is managing to show the real number. So 11.2 gig of system RAM, the CPU has no problem. I'm guessing some threads are going up if I see the cores reaching 70%. You know, even the CPU is reaching its peak, but the GPU is totally maxed out. On the lowest resolution, you can actually see it's barely managing 40 FPS, 30 FPS. But no, it's not playable. This is not the right way to use this video card. So I think this is like literally the end of, how shall I say, butchering this video card, seriously. Okay, let's jump into War Thunder. Apparently, this is one of those games that has the option to give me a lot of FPS. I'm on minimal, apparently, and we are going to jump into the game and see how it's running with 1080p with minimals. I want to play more War Thunder, and I want in the future to know which GPU is ideal for this game. You know, it's free to play on Steam, so why not? You know, it's a grind game, so I need the best video card. Alright, managed to average a couple of numbers here, 71 on minimals and 100 on 1%. This is the lowest resolution, so I'm guessing this is performance more from World of Tanks, I want to say, War Thunder. But this is exactly what I need. So if I get 100 FPS here, I'm 100% sure I can put it on medium and get some lights and shadows in, actually make the game look good, you know. So but if it's working like this, then I'm confident that I have a chance with this game in other modes, other details, you know. So 1.4 gig of VRAM it's allocated for from this GPU, and 4.8 gig of system RAM. Now, those are good number, you know. Those are some really nice numbers if you're trying to run the game with an older specs. But what I'm saying about old specs is that this video card is cheap. It's not something that I will want you to buy expensive. So if you can buy it cheap, then it's an old video card. Plus it is old video card, seriously. Regardless, I'm happy how it's performing. I'm happy how it's going, and Hopefully in the future we get more videos with this. Not a bad video card, seriously. Let's jump into Crossout because this game is hilarious, man. Seriously. I don't even know how it's performing like this, but I'm really enjoying it because it's doing wonders for my video cards. So I'm in without legacy compatibility, GPU compatibility. That means its performance mode is disabled, and I'm on low details. That's it. I'm gonna jump in and see how we are doing. Okay, we're getting hundreds of FPS here, and this is fantastic. Seriously, the performance it's on point with when it comes to minimals and 1%, 50, 80 on minimals. Oh, this is exactly what I need from this video card. Seriously, 98%, 98 FPS on 1%. It's the right number. The GPU is holding really well, and I think there is a chance that I can actually put it on medium details. Let's see if I can put it on medium details. Do I get more detail? Oh my god, it looks so good, and the render scale is much higher. But theoretically now I'm on 50 FPS. Holy smoke! I wanna see how this is holding. With medium details with this W5100. Well, apparently I got a lot of VRAM, but the core is mega loaded with this GPU. So you can actually see by the temperature, 66 degrees. If I had a power meter, it would have been much better, seriously. It would have been much better. 56 FPS, 60 FPS on average. I'll take it. Let's jump into World of Tanks. I think this game is gonna run really nice with my 4 gig FirePro. I think it's set up on medium details. This is medium details, and render scale is 100%. If there is a chance I can play with more than 100 FPS, I will increase the details. If not, I will keep it on medium details and maybe lock it to 60 FPS. Get efficiency from this video card, seriously. Let's jump in. Kind of loving the performance from this video card, how it's running. I think this is the same thing like 900 series or something. It's got 100 FPS with medium details. I'm just curious how it's running with higher details, but there is no point because the core is mega loaded. But I really appreciate it because it's 57 on minimal. So that the medium details, I think medium details is exactly the settings that is ideal for this video card. 2.1 gig of VRAM. It's not it required that 4 gig of VRAM, but it's got 4 gig of VRAM and it's only using 2.1, and it's good. And it's good. It's not good. It's ideal to play this game, not some wacky game that gave me 30 FPS. No, I'll play this all day. The only problem I have is that core. Now, if I put VSync on, I think the core load will be lower. No, what do you think? 60%, 60 FPS, medium details. Come on. Look at the spikes. There are spikes that is taking down. Before it was 100% constant on the GPU. Now, see, it's like, think, you can see one of them is keep dropping down. So theoretically, it will be ideal with low details on this video card. Look at it. It's definitely worth having because it's got 4 gig of VRAM, it's DirectX 12 compatible, and it's a slim 1 unit video card, so it can fit in every computer, in every weird cases or small form factors. It doesn't matter. I think small form factor doesn't because it's full height, but there's a couple of computers that need to be like mini computers or ITX or all kinds of small computers. I actually have 2 cases that I want to test in the future, and I was thinking to take that WX4100, but theoretically this video card can actually do the job. I have an HD 7750 that is 1 unit that I want to test in an older computer that is compact for a Core 2 Duo system. But this idea of 1 unit with 4 gig of VRAM with DirectX 12, it's insane, seriously, how this video card can perform. I like the video card. Disregarding how old it is, 2013, I think this video card has a lot of potential. So yeah, really like it, seriously. I'm not joking. I like this video card a lot.